Alright, so here is some fun with Emacs. I generally leave the complicated stuff for the expert. So I pick out the easy thing which I can understand. So I try to convey it to the other people like me who should also can understand. So good and complicated things should be done by the expert, not my job. Anyway, so in this video, I'm going to show you two things. One fun thing, one probably useful thing for you if you follow along. Okay, to do that, let me go to my Emacs client. This is Emacs client running on terminal as usual. So the first thing you can see the world clock inside Emacs. So you don't have to go out or use some other application. It is built into it. So you can go to the Emacs prompt, write world clock, okay, bang. So it come up with a buffer which is having all the timing. These are configurable, so you can go ahead and configure as per your liking or requirement. I believe I did once, so that's why it's showing something. So this is how you can see the world clock inside Emacs. Okay, so let me control HF and world clock. See, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different functions which all work together for different. I'm choosing the first one just to show you the second one, world clock mode, right? Or what world clock, whatever. You can see how things play out behind the scene. Just give me a moment. It takes some time to generate the. So this says display the world clock buffer with times in various time zone, right? And there is a variable world clock list that you can tweak. I hope you know how to tweak it. I'm assuming, which is a bad thing, but this pretty ordinary stuff. That's why I said I'm assuming. And here is the source code, which is doing all this stuff behind the scene. It's basically coming from time.l. Okay, so this is how the code panned out. If you are interested, you can always query it. There are 6 different function and callbacks, so you can inspect any of those if you like to. But the bottom line is that this all code and all this stuff will show you a simple world clock inside Emacs, which is important. If you have some sort of usage about that use case, you could use it. You don't have to go outside and find out something else to do the stuff for you. Good. The second thing is that, say for instance, let me open my Emacs. This is a .emacs file of mine. I just open it with a keybind I have. Nothing fancy. So for instance, if you have some important document here and you want to open it up with another buffer, the similar kind of buffer for some unknown reason or some known reason, you could do so. There is a facility inside Emacs called clone buffer. Again, you see there are 4 distinct options, and it explains clearly what exactly different option do. I'm not going to. So I'm selecting the last option, clone indirect buffer in other window. I haven't bound a key with it. You could easily bind keys if you are going to use this kind of stuff frequently. I generally do. I bind something if I started to do using more than 2 times in a day. So I just bind it and just stash it away. There is no point coming here and doing it manually. Okay, so if I do, bang, it's open up a buffer with an identical content. What I did, I go to the Emacs prompt, and the last command is shown there, clone indirect buffer other window. So it's simply open up a window with the exact content where you were sitting on initially on the buffer. this might come in handy if you wanted to test out something, or if you wanted to do something else, you could bring up something like that. There are other 3 options for cloning. If you give a little bit of attention, I can show you again. So it says clone frame, which you can go ahead, Control X5 related to frames, and there are several options under that. C is for making a frame with the same argument the way the present frame where you are in. So you are trying to clone the exact same frame where you are sitting right now to another frame. Okay. Now there is an option, clone buffer, create and return a twin copy of the current buffer, as the description clearly explains it. I'm just iterating what has been written. So these are the 2 things. Cloning of a buffer, of an important thing if you wanted to have that kind of thing. Okay, and see the word clock inside Emacs. So 2 different things, right? But I thought it would be interesting to some people who are inclined to know or probably not aware of it. Okay, so I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.